Court subpoena, Southern District of New York. 2. Redacted. Greetings. We command you that all and singular business and excuses being laid aside, you appear and attend before the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York, 40 Foley Square, in the Borough of Manhattan, City of New York, New York, in the Southern District of New York, at the following date, time and place. Appearance date, November 29, 2021. Appearance time, 9 a.m. Appearance place, 40 Foley Square, Courtroom 906, to testify and give evidence in the following matter. United States v. Ghislaine Maxwell, 20 Crossing 330, AJN, and not to depart the court without leave thereof, or of the United States Attorney, and that you bring with you and produce at the above time and place. Failure to attend and produce any items hereby demanded will constitute contempt of court and will subject you to civil sanctions and criminal penalties, in addition to other penalties of the law. Dated, New York, New York, September 15, 2021. Audrey Strauss, United States Attorney, for the Southern District of New York. Assistant United States Attorney, 1 St. Andrews Plaza, New York, New York, 10007 Rev. 201.12. Subject, photo book for Maxwell witnesses. Date, Wednesday the 16th of June, 2021, 0 hours 48 minutes and 38 seconds. Importance, normal. H. Following up on my conversation with just now, would you please put together a photo book for us to show to trial witnesses with photos and fillers for the following individuals? Epstein, Maxwell. As I mentioned, to think it would be ideal to get formal photos like from a license or passport from the late 1990s or early 2000s for each of these individuals. That way we can use the NYPD database to find fillers who appear similar. Thanks. This is an email requesting evidence for the Maxwell trial. From to subject, GM evidence review. Date, Thursday the 8th of April 2021, 18 hours 15 minutes and 3 seconds. Hey. I attached the 3 spreadsheets showing what is likely to be transported to 500 Pearl. Below is some of the logistical information. Maxwell and her defense team will all be present in the proffer room area on the 51H floor of the 500 Pearl Street Courthouse for the primary review. This review will begin on April 13, 2021, and will continue every day thereafter until the review is complete. The logistics for this review are as follows. The marshals will produce Maxwell to 500 Pearl Street each morning by approximately 9:30 a.m. Defense counsel are expected to arrive each morning at approximately 9:30 a.m. There are 3 proffer rooms for this review. The largest will be where the FBI can put the evidence for review. The second largest will be where the defense can meet privately, without any of the evidence items to confer among themselves. The smallest will be a break area available for any agents and/or USAs who are not currently monitoring the evidence review or maintaining custody of Maxwell. There are 3 annotated spreadsheets of the evidence in this case. Each day, the FBI will need to plan to produce all of the evidence with the notation 500 Pearl in the column entitled Plan for Review by Defense in each of the 3 attached spreadsheets. At least 1 agent and at least 1 AUSA should plan to be in the room whenever the defense is reviewing the evidence. The AUSA will field any questions from the defense. At the end of each review day, the AUSA plans to ask the defense to identify any items that do not need to be brought back to 500 Pearl the next day, which will hopefully make each subsequent review day less burdensome for the FBI. 3 members of the defense team plan to travel to the Bronx warehouse to review evidence that the FBI is not producing to 500 Pearl Street. The logistics for that review are as follows. This will be Monday, April 12th. For this review, the defense team will be looking to review all evidence with the notation Bronx warehouse in the column entitled Plan for Review by Defense in each of the 3 attached spreadsheets. At least 1 agent and at least 1 AUSA will be present to monitor the review. The AUSA will field any questions from the defense. The defense team will bring a camera to photograph certain of the items to be reviewed. Thank you for assisting with this. Feel free to reach out with any questions. Thanks. IMO, Special Agent, FBI New York Field Office, Child Exploitation/Human Trafficking. So that was an email discussing the arrangements for Ghislaine Maxwell's trial hearing. From IMIE to subject, masseuse list, black book, flight logs, date, Wednesday the 19th of February, 2025, 0 hours, 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Thank you. This is extremely helpful. From sent, Tuesday, February 18th, 2025, 6 hours, 19 minutes and 50 seconds p.m. 2. Subject: Masseuse List, Black Book, Flight Logs. The attached item, titled Masseuses, was going to initially be a trial exhibit, but was not used at the Maxwell trial. It was located on one of Epstein's digital devices, seized from his Manhattan residence. The names listed are believed to be women and girls, some of which were identified minors, who were contacted by Epstein Maxwell and his staff to massage Epstein. Separately, the Black Book was seized by Miami Palm Beach during the course of their 72 investigation. It is an address book that included identified minors under massage. Sections of this book were a trial exhibit. The flight logs were kept and provided by Epstein's pilot. This was a trial exhibit. At trial, the Black Book and the flight logs had minor victims redacted from the public. Let me know if you have any questions or need anything further. Special Agent, FBI Baltimore/Delaware. Violent Crime Safe Streets Task Force. This is extremely helpful. Just as the opening statement of this email reads, this email gives more in-depth knowledge of some of the evidence needed as part of the such as, it was located on one of Epstein's digital devices, seized from his Manhattan residence. The names listed are believed to be women and girls, some of which were identified as minors. And, it is an address book that included identified minors, are just such damning evidence that was recovered during Epstein's FBI raids. From M.I. 2. Rozumna, Daniel, C.C. Weiner, Daniel H. Sean, subject, R.E. Epstein Estate, date, Wednesday the 19th of April 2023, 19 hours 46 minutes and 36 seconds. Mr. Rozumna, thank you for reaching out regarding the potential discovery of CSAM. I have some questions and I'd like to chat by phone to discuss in further detail about next steps. Could you let me know a time that would work for you? I'm available the rest of today and pretty open tomorrow. My cell is the best way to reach me. Thanks, and I look forward to speaking with you. Special Agent, FBI New York Field Office, Child Exploitation/Human Trafficking, Desk. From Rozumna, Daniel. Sent, Wednesday, April 19th, 2023, 3:22 p.m. 2 m. Dear Special Agent MB, as you have apparently heard from AUSA=I, we represent one of the two co-executors of the estate of Jeffrey Epstein. Hughes Hubbard and Reed represents the other. Recently, we have been responding to requests/demands for documents in connection with a settlement that the estate entered into with the government of the U.S. Virgin Islands and in response to subpoenas issued in litigations pending before the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. The estate is not a party to the SDNY litigation. Special Agent, FBI New York Field Office, Child Exploitation/Human Trafficking. From Rozumna, Daniel. Sent, Wednesday, April 19th, 2023, 7 hours 35 minutes and 24 seconds p.m. 2. Are you free for a call at 3 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday? Sent from my iPad. As part of the estate's document production obligations, we are reviewing approximately 1,100 videos that were pulled from Epstein's emails and other files. Because of the potential existence of child pornography in those videos, we worked out a protocol with the parties to whom we owed document production obligations. And that protocol gave our reviewers protection and comfort in undertaking the review. The protocol was submitted to the SDNY court, Judge Jed Rakoff, who signed the Order Regarding Review of Video Materials. Attached. During the review yesterday, our co-counsel at Hughes Hubbard came across a video that may contain child pornography. Apparently, the relevant video was shared with Epstein by an individual who was convicted of a child pornography type offense and at least one or two topless women. In an abundance of caution, we halted the review and reached out to co-counsel at Hughes Hubbard, Dan Weiner and Hillary McDonnell can correct any misstatements in my description of the review since I heard the account secondhand. We would appreciate any guidance that you may have. We have been careful not to download videos to the respective law firm servers, but the videos were processed, without review, by a document collection vendor. Thanks, and we look forward to hearing from you. Best. Daniel Rozumna, Daniel S. Rozumna, Patterson Belknap Webb, and Tyler LLP. 1133rd Avenue of the Americas, New York, New York, 10036. From, to. Rozumna, Daniel. C.C. Weiner, Daniel H. Sean. Subject. Epstein Estate. Date, Wednesday the 19th of April, 2023, 23 hours, 42 minutes and 11 seconds. Yes, that works for me.